A lot of people don't understand that boxing is an art. It's just not putting on a pair of gloves, climbing in the ring, and just throwing punches at your opponent. It is actually about scoring. So there are rules to the game. And if you don't know the rules, then you don't know how to play the game. So with that being said, let me break it down to you. Boxing is an art. There are places that you're supposed to hit people in order to score points. There are places that you can't hit people because you will lose points. At the end of every round, the judge has an option of scoring 10 points. It's 9 to the opponent that didn't do as well. It's 8 to the person that got knocked down. So with that being said, you have a 10-9 round or a 10-8 round. And at the end of all those rounds, they keep adding them 10s up. And that's how you project the winner. Now, a lot of times y'all see people throwing punches. And you see the guy holding his hands like this. And the guy is hitting his arms. You don't score from that. Or you're not supposed to. If I'm boxing and I throw a block and he hit my hand, he not scoring from that. You got to hit clean shots, clean shots, clean shots. That's how you score. Now, with that being said, it's a lot of trickery in the game because you've been seeing people hit nothing but arms and the other guy end up winning everything. But there are other exceptions to the rule. Like number one, who is controlling the fight? Who's controlling the fight means a lot. It's called ring generalship. Some people call it ring control. That means that when a guy is controlling the fight from inside the ring, he's generally the person that they give the 10 to, and they give the person that, as we say, don't want to fight, didn't come to fight, he get the 9. And once again, at the end of the fight, you add all these 10s up, you add all these 9s up, and then you got a winner. Now, some of the places that you can't hit a person, you can't hit them with your elbow. That's illegal. That's going to get you a point taken away, disqualification, anything of that nature. You cannot hit your opponent in the neck or in the back of the head. It will basically get you a deduction. It may get you a disqualification. And you can't hit them below the belt line because that can get you a point taken away or a disqualification. Now, with that being said, what if the guy you swinging at is ducking and dodging everything and you're not touching him at all? Then somebody got to get awarded the points. And in the judge's eyes, it could be the guy with the better defense. If he's blocking most of your shots and just landing a shot from time to time, he gonna win the fight. And you thinking you threw 300 punches, but did those punches land on anything other than his arms or his glove? Now, when you talk about scoring and you put a glove on, I know this is not an official inside the ring glove, but a glove, especially in amateur boxing, has white right here. You can't hit them with this. A lot of people slap punching. Not gonna score from that. You gotta hit them with this. That's when you hit them. That's when you land a clean shot. That's when you win the fight. So with that being said, just keep in mind, there are a lot of rules in boxing. And with that being said, learn the rules. Don't just climb in the ring and start throwing punches and think you're going to win the fight. You're not going to win the fight. I don't care how many punches you throw. I don't care how many arm shots you land. I don't care how many below the belts you land. You can't even duck below the belt without getting a penalty. You duck below the belt, you're going to get warned. And if you keep doing it, you can get a point taken away. If you start hugging, meaning you might be friends with this guy, and you want to hug this guy, you got to wait till after the fight's over. Because if you hug him too many times when you're in the ring, you're going to get a warning, and then you're going to get a deduction, and you may get a disqualification. Because even though you're friends, save the hugging for when the match is over. Now, with that being said, now that you got a better idea of some of the rules in the game, now get the training, get the understanding that because you throwing your jab and it's hitting his guard, you ain't scoring. So what do you want to do with that jab? You want to throw that jab, you want to bring it around, you want to hit him with a hook, with what I call the long hook, or you want to get him to do something different. If you start hitting this part of his arm and he moved that arm out the way and then you come with a double punch and it catches him right here, then you scored. Then you are working. But boxing is an art. It is an art that is a strategy.